I can find the percent of a number and understand why it's important. If you need to, make sure you have this out to help you remember how to move between a decimal and a fraction and a percent. Why learn percent of a number? Many stores right now, or right around Christmas or after Christmas, are doing their advertisements, which includes percents off. Some will say all items 40% off or save 25% today. Target uses it all the time with their 5% every time you use a Target Red card. So the first way we're going to look at is using a proportion. So I want you to write these in your notes. Number 1, turn percent to a fraction. Number 2, set up a proportion. Number 3 is to solve it. So let's set up our proportion. So we need to think about it. It says a baseball glove is 40% today, or 40% off today. Its original cost is $32. Find out how much you would save. So you need to think about this for a second. We have to turn this to a fraction. Remember, percent means over 100, or per 100. So 40 over 100 is the first part of our proportion. Now, since this is the original, this is the whole. Just like 100 is the whole and 40 is the part. So those are kind of our labels, part and whole. The original is 32. We want to find how much we're saving today. So how did we go from 100 to 42? Well, we've divided. So in your calculator, take 100 divided by 32, and you're going to get 0.32. Because it's just like taking the decimal, moving it 2 places to the left. All right, so we need to divide the top by 0.32, and you get 12.8. So how much did we save today? We saved $12.80. All right, so you try this one. Let's say it was 88% off of something, but finding percent of a number is just 88% of 250. So again, turn the 88% to a fraction. We want to find of the 250, so that's the whole, that's the big part. It was, if you want to think of money, it was $250. So how did we go from 100 to 250? We times. So times by what? If you're not sure, you take 250 divided by 100 in your calculator. I'll let you try that. Which should give you, it's just like moving it, 2.5. So we need to take the top by 2.5, and we get 220. So our answer right now is 220. So if you want to think of money, 88%, that's what you're saving, of the whole $250 is $220 you're saving. So whatever this was would have costed like $30. Nice deal. All right, this is the way most people use it, or find percent of a number, is using a decimal. So 1, turn the percent to a decimal. Number 2, of equals what again? Equals multiply. So going back to that original problem, the baseball glove is 40%, I should say, off today. Its original cost is $32. Find out how much you save. It's like saying 42% of the 32. So what part of the 32 is 40%? So let's turn this to a decimal. Cross it off, back it up, back it up. That's 0.4 times 32. If you put that in your calculator, you get 12.8, or $12.80. A little bit quicker way than using a proportion, but same thing. Under Armour has a sweatshirt today that's 60% off today. Its regular cost is $45. So it's like saying 60% of 45. Again, turn it to a decimal. Of means multiply, 45. So if you take 0.6 in your calculator times 45, you get 27. So you are saving $27. So I want you to do these next two. Stop the video to practice them. All right, welcome back. Turn this to a decimal. You would end 0.12 times 91 equals 10.92. So 12% of 91 is 1092, or 10 and 92 hundredths. Back it up, 0.18, 18% of 121 equals 21, 7.78. Can you use percents that are over 100 and under 1? The answer is yes. A lot of stores mark their things way up. Or 23 hundredths of something is a really small piece of it. So use the same procedure. Back it up. So you'd have 1.2 times 70. So you can have a whole 100% of it and then 20% more. So 1.2 times 70 is 84. When you are over 100, your answers are going to end up bigger. So 0.3, keep making mistakes. 3.25 times 62. 3.25 times 62 would give me, because it's 300%, so 3 of the 62s and then 25% more, 201.5. So now let's look at some that are smaller. Go ahead and try using the same procedure. Okay, we need to move the decimal. Back it up. So 0.0023 of the 24. 0.0023 of the 24 gives me 0.0552. It's a really small piece of that 24. Back it up. 0.009, 9 thousandths of 1600. Gives me 14.4. So it's again a small piece of that 1600ths. So go ahead and begin the worksheet that's attached.